bear hunting. Yeah, we stopped, checked these grass around these old homestead. You can see right here where these bears fed right around that old cabin. Same thing over there. This time of year, man, it's just like a lawnmower. They come in and just nibble the grass off, you know. You can just see right here, right this circle. I can't tell what size bear it is for sure, but got bear sign for sure. Pretty fresh right there. Going both ways. Got his toes right here going this way and he's going that way. Tells you he's moving back and forth. This time of year, we're gonna eat a lot of grass, popple buds, skunk cabbage, things like that, but they're gonna be on the green. He's been in here a lot. You can see he's been all over, laying down, eating it. Looks like he put a lawnmower in here. I love BC. I've hunted up here several times. I think I've taken almost everything that BC's got. And that is a fantastic British Columbia black bear right there. But BC's good to me. I've hunted up here and I enjoy it. We got a bear to look at it. Looks like a pretty good bear from what we can see. He's under that tree. Oh, that's a beautiful looking bear. That brown nose on him is beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice bear. It's wide open here, so we're really got nothing between him and us. We'll just let him play. The wind is right. He's gonna come right down to us here, I think.
We had decided we were gonna get in close. I mean, up close and personal.
We got a little pond down there. He's gotta go one side or the other of that pond. Yeah, it's hot. He just come down to the little pond and get a drink. He'll probably go back up over the hill. There were several places it could go. It could go to the right, it could go to the left, but the good news is it was early enough where we could actually follow this bear all day.
This is a good situation.
Oh, he's gonna go to the left. Feel that wind is switching.
The wind is messed up right now. It was the middle of the afternoon. The thermals could be changing.
We got the wind switching on us. We was going one way. The wind switched. We gotta turn around and go back the other way. She's 200 yards now. See that big rock right there? That's 161. That's 161. He's 200 yards.
Scratching his belly.
Yeah.
I wonder if he smells us. He's acting like he does, you know that. He's marking his territory. He's rubbing on it. Look at that.
I can shoot him from that rock if I can get to it.
How far is the bear from here?
164. He gets out in the open enough, I should be able to get him. He could come right up to us. 116, 107, 105. Yeah.
The bear's just coming closer and closer. We just said, let him come, let him come.
Pretty soon he was about 30 yards away. Here we go. All right. What a perfect stalk that was, man. Can you believe he come up to us like that? The old 45-70, huh? That is too cool right there. Nice bear, nice bear. That's what we come to BC for, huh? Hey, that 300 grain bullets knocked his socks off, didn't it?
Whacked him. He whacked him on the second one, too. Right on. Good job.
That's too cool,
Good
man.
job.
He read the script, didn't he?
Couldn't have did any better.
I mean,
Couldn't have done any better if I told him.
one bear with a 45-70, that's what we came to BC for. That was fantastic. It's about the adventure and the people you're hunting with. And
Lots of fun.
Had such a
Good
good time last fall. Had to come back and do her again.
Good.
Yeah.
I got to say the same.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
We're looking for that spot, but I forgot where it was. Today's the day.
Well, let's go to that secret spot.
I knew you was hiding it. Yeah, it's a big bear. Look how wide he is across the back.
How far away is he?
158.
It's not as big as the one you got.
I don't think so.
Then I think you'd be disappointed if you shot him.
He just looks big to me.
Average bear. He was half decent, but we can do better.
I love to hunt bears. I've taken all the species of bears. I just had this fascination with bears. I mean, I couldn't get enough of them. I took them in Quebec, spot and stalk, tree stands, shot them with longbows, recurves, flintlocks, muzzleloaders, inlines, just about everything you can think of. And I've never had anything come at me except for one, and I was actually in his path in caribou camp.
You guys stay here, okay? That way to keep down on the scent. I don't know what he's got over there, but he's came out twice now, come down and get a drink, so we'll go back and we'll pick him up, eh?
I could see, okay, he's drinking, so I went over and I got in the same trail that he was in, and all of a sudden he come back up, and God, I can't see him. I could see the alders moving, you know, and all of a sudden he breaks out about 6 or 7 steps away, and he's coming up like this, so I realized I don't have a shot at him, so I went, psst, and he picked his head up to see what it was, and I tucked an arrow down and under his chin into his chest. He rolled down the hill, and he comes right back up at me again. Boom, and I hit him with that broadhead, and I hit him in the top of the head. You could watch the arrow actually go up in the air and fall back down. Anyway, he kind of set back down, and he turned around and he ran down the river, and I mean, this bear is running. His back feet are going in front of his head, and he's running, and I swung on him with a bow, and you can see the arrow come out of the bow and double lung him, and that was another encounter. I've had lots and lots of encounters with bears, and I love every one of them.
Ain't nothing like a stalk on the ground for a bear, eh?
We may have a keeper. And here this big black bear is right out in the open meadow. And I said, here's our chance, let's go for it. They'll feed out in the open and wander their way towards the timber. If we just work our way right along the timber line, I know right where they're gonna go back into them shadows. We'll just wait back there along the shadow line and wait for them to come into the timber.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, let's do it then.
Yeah. Wind's in our face, bear's over there, shells in my pocket. Got your son here with you on trying to stalk a bear. Life is good.
Life is good. What made this particular hunt just really great is having my boy with me. Cody says, Dad, can I come along? And I says, absolutely. Next generation of guide. Where's your hunting hat?
Truck. I don't wear it.
It's Saturday, so Cody's home from school, so what an experience for a young guy to go along with us. I can give you a dozen reasons why to wear a hat. You can't give me one not to wear a hat.
It just makes this whole hunting experience just that much more fun to be out there with your young'uns.
Last time we seen her, she was just around that corner. Yeah. Wind swirling. We're trying to get downwind from him a lot more.
We come up over this little rise, and there he is out there at about 250 yards, a little bit of a crosswind, circling a little bit. It just wasn't a good spot to get the shot that we wanted.
I think we gotta try to get this way a little bit more. The wind is kind of spinning around. Let's just sneak out of here, Bob.
He was 200 yards away, but using a shotgun, I like to get him 150, 100 yards, something like that. Right inside the wood line. We could see him anytime. We're just looking for him. He should pull into one of these shady spots. It's starting to get pretty warm out. That bush, he should be right there. We should come right up. We got a creek running down there. That should help pull the scent down. When we got in there, we could see him just over the hill, and the wind was kind of swirling, so we got over in a kind of a ravine, and I was hoping that ravine would pull our scent down.
Made a stalk around, getting the wind perfectly in our face. We come up over this little rise, and the bear, like we sent the script to him again, is walking straight towards us, no more than 60 yards, and coming our way. You gotta move, it gets pretty tense, but everything's good. He doesn't anticipate us at all. The wind is in our face, perfect situation.
And I'm just crawling up, moving my camera and my shotgun up closer and closer and closer. Finally got up over top of the hill.
The bear comes up to about 30 yards, turns around, starts feeding back.
There's always that little bit of anticipation. Could he come over and get you? I like that thrill. I like that thrill of the stalk. When he turns sideways. There we go. You ready? think he's done. Oh man, good stalk. That valley gave us the wind we need when it was swirling.
Well, there's the second one.
We got the second one. One bear with a 45-70 and one with a shotgun. What a trip. Anytime you can get a young guy out here hunting, you do her.
I got my son with us to make a stalk right into 30 yards on the ground with him right with us, and he's just loving the whole thing. Just the best way to experience the whole thing is with your young ones.
So when it was all said and done, we had lots of stories to tell. We reminisced on the old days, the new days, and guess what? Bruce hasn't seen the last of me.